Hello, welcome back. So, in today's session, we'll learn about JSON in Python. So, let's get started. So, what is JSON in Python? So, first of all, let's learn about JSON. What is JSON? So, JSON means JavaScript Object Notation, which is mainly used for storing and transferring data between the browser and the server. Okay. So, JSON is a text written with JavaScript Object Notation. Since we say JavaScript object notation, please don't be confused with its binding with JavaScript. So it doesn't have anything to do with JavaScript part. It's just an object notation like we used to do in the JavaScript. Okay. And Python also supports JSON with a built-in package called JSON. So we can use it by importing the JSON module or the JSON package. Okay. So JSON supports mainly 6 types of data. So one is a string, one's a number, one's a boolean, one is a null, one is a object, and the other is array. So let's see an example in Python. So in Python, what we can say is we can import the JSON package, and then if you see, this is a type dictionary. You see, name is Pratap, age is 20, and channel learn with Pratap. And we have this JSON string. And here, if we want to convert our dictionary to JSON, then we have to use JSON.doms and we pass the data. So here it's a typing mistake, so it's okay. And we can print the JSON string. We'll go through this in a bit. Okay. And if you want to convert the JSON to dictionary, then you can say import JSON. Previous section we do JSON.doms. That means we are converting the dictionary to JSON, but in this case we are loading. That means we are loading the JSON to a dictionary. So if you can see the difference, in this JSON we are enclosing the whole object by using this single quote, but in the dictionary we don't have the single quote. So that's the main difference. Okay. So what are the advantages of JSON? So the advantages of JSON are it's simple and it's readable, and it is widely supported across different programming languages. So in the front end part we have React, Angular, Vue, etc. And in the backend part we have different web servers like Python, we can have Node, we can have Spring Boot, and so on. So using JSON, it's very easy to pass data among the server and the client. And also it's very efficient in data transmission. Let's go to the example. So for now, let me just create a new file. I'll say example.py. And here I'll say import JSON. So you see, so this is a built-in package. So now what I can say, let me create a dict, my dict equal to, so I can say name, and I can say Pratap, I can say channel, and I can say learn with Pratap. Okay, so let me convert this dictionary. You can see it's a dictionary, right? Key value, key value. So now let's convert this dictionary to JSON. So we can say JSON string is equal to JSON dot doms, and now I can pass the object, which is my dictionary. Let's pass this dictionary, and here you can say print JSON string. So if I print this, so you see, if you see clearly, there is nothing different here in the JSON string. But I say type, if I run this code, you see, it's of type string. That means when we have JSON string, it basically means that it's a string. Okay. So now let's say we have a JSON string. We can say JSON string, we can say JSON string, and we can say, so JSON string will be basically enclosed in a quote. Let's say, okay, so I need to change all this. So this is a JSON string. So you can see this is a string, right? So now what I can say, instead of DOMs, I can say loads. So now I can pass here the JSON string. And here I can say my dictionary. And let's do the same. Let's run this code. But we see here JSON decode error. Why is that? Because expecting property name enclosed in double quotes. So it wants us to enclose these property names inside a double quote. So that means we should do it in the opposite manner. So let me run this code, and let me remove this type, and let me print this. So you see, we get a dictionary. But previously, when we convert, we are getting string. So JSON is a string. And after converting the JSON to a dictionary, so we get a type dict. Okay. So this is simple. So let's go ahead and with our application. So why do we need JSON? So since JSON is a way of transferring data between the server and the client, so the best way should be returning JSON, right? So in Flask, if we want to use the JSON, so here we can import JSONify. Okay. So if we want to return JSON object, we can say JSONify, and we can pass a JSON object here. Okay. So let's say we have a data dictionary, data equal to, you can say name Pratap, and you can say channel, and you can say learn with Pratap. So here, what I can say, I can return this JSON, correct? And let's say Python app.py. So we have this URL. Let's open the URL and you see, so this is a JSON object. Okay, so far we have learned about what JSON is, why do we need JSON, and how can we use JSON in our Flask application. So here we convert our JSON string to a dictionary, and also we converted our dictionary to a JSON string. And here, instead of returning the simple string, we are returning here the JSON string or the JSON object. So let's learn about it in the upcoming section. See you there.